Welcome everyone to the High Voltage Minecraft server. This is the captain speaking. High Voltage is a survival multiplayer Minecraft server. We're running 1.8. We're not currently accepting applications, but we're working on getting the administrator tools in place so that we can accept applications and don't have to worry about the few people who get through who will be troublemakers. We'll have the tools to deal with them. So applications will be accepted soon, and I'll keep you up to date on that. A few things about this world: it's not quite vanilla. Like I said, there are a few admin tools that are going to be in place. We've got it set so you can't break blocks at spawn. There's a world border at 4,000 blocks in each direction, so a radius of 4,000 blocks. That keeps the world from getting too large with people exploring. There's also a build limit of 1,000 blocks. So 1,000 blocks in any direction from spawn. You can still walk and explore and build things, but at the end of each month, our admin, Coco, does a map trim. So anything that exists beyond that 1,000 blocks will be reset, and you'll lose whatever you've built or left there. I think that's basically it. There might be a few more changes coming, depending on what Coco's playing with. I know he's got some custom mobs that he's looking at possibly implementing to make some of the survival aspect of it a little more challenging. We started this map in September, so it's been a while. Most of us are fairly well geared. You can tell I've got the full suit of diamond armor and all the tools. So the typical mobs aren't so much of a challenge, but a lot of people are probably okay with that, frankly. So I'm going to give a quick tour of spawn today. Just to test out some of my recording software, and we'll see if this makes the cut. So first thing we see when we come down from spawn is Second Sports' cottage. It leads down into his little town. He's called Ironford. I don't think it's just Second Sports. I think he and Booster 26 have teamed up to build all this, and it looks great. It's fantastic eye candy. When you first spawn in, you see all these nice matched thematic buildings, and I really love what they've done with the dock. That looks just great. And I think they also made that artificial river come pouring down, which is cool. That's the one thing about Minecraft that I wish they had, was actual rivers that would flow. But I suppose that would be a real pain for trying to navigate them. Alright, anyways, so that was that. Down in here is the commerce section. We're trying to limit building in this area because it's the new spot that people spawn. We don't want a lot of builds in their way. So this is Dino's, Angered Dino. He built this relatively early in the server. I think it's the first build that happened at the spawn area, actually. And he was trading quartz and asking for slime balls. Slime was one of the new blocks that was added in 1.8, so I guess he was eager to try to play with them. I know I certainly was. I love my slime systems. Speaking of slime systems, this is Coco's shop. He's got some exposed redstone wiring. He's got a neat little slime launcher system that goes down into his store area. You hit that button and you drop down, it launches you around. I don't think he has a way out just yet, so he hasn't opened shop yet. So this way is to Ironford. You've got the slightly different road that Booster and Sports have built, and of course their banners that look like the villagers. Those are very well done banners, I have to admit. And as you can tell, this is their shop. They've got a good supply of wither skulls and beacons. They also sell the iron blocks to build your full beacon with. And they've got a good villager system down in Ironford, so a lot of the stuff that they sell, they will have traded from villagers. So just to give you an example of that, you go in here and you can see a diamond chest plate, which usually takes 8 diamonds to make, they can sell for 6. So they'll get some diamonds out of it, and you can get a handy suit of armor for less diamonds than it takes to make. So that's a pretty good deal. Over here you've got Team West Slime Shop. So I'm a member of Team West, along with Cave Knox, Paperheart, and Coco, our system admin. We kind of took Coco in under our wing this season. He's got, let's just say he's got not such a good internet connection going on, so he has some troubles with survival. So he found a nice location close to us, and we helped him out, so we kind of adopted him. So yeah, we sell slime shops. we sell slime balls. We were lucky enough to have a slime chunk in our base, so we built a little grinder. We've got slime balls to spare. We also have a skeleton spawner. It was one of our first EXP grinders. So we've got all the extras from that. We'll probably be reducing our prices soon because the server is so old at this point that slime isn't that rare. And also probably once we start taking new members, we'll make the first bow and stack of arrows free. Kind of give new people a chance to survive more than just the first day or so, maybe. So speaking of new people, I'll go this way first. Up this way. Oh, yes, we've got Superman, the invisible spider. I don't know who trapped that, but that's hilarious. So the next stop you'll want to make if you're new is to check out Nox's free food. And in here we've got some chicken, already cooked, ready to go. And some melons. Better supply of chicken, it's probably the better option. But yeah, so free food, 100%. Just come in and grab a stack and go. Great for new players. Next to that we have the town map, which is also handy if you're new, or even not so new if you want to see what's going on and what's changed. So the spawn area was this northern little peninsula right here. Now we come down. This is Coco's shop, and then the blacksmith shop, and now we're up here. So you can see the entire area that is Ironford there. Delta's got a nice little island to himself there. He's built a home on. This gigantic build here is Frats. He's building the headquarters for Team F, which consists of himself, Furry Thing 5, and Vindigary. Yeah, all their names start with F. It's a great coincidence because they seem to really like playing together, so it worked out well for them. So here's the town hall, and then you can see a few other little miscellaneous builds. I think this is Mine Cobble's house right here. Whoops. Just put that back. Nothing happened. This did not happen. Hell no. Okay. So Delta's got himself a nice little build. Delta loves the sandstone. Deltaberg Trade Company. I don't know what he trades. I don't know if he has it set up yet. Our Christmas tree, complete with little presents sitting around for everyone. I don't know when we'll take that down, but should be fun. Cave Knox gave this present to High Voltage to all those who have died and don't log in anymore. So it's quite the long list of names of people who aren't so active anymore. And these are all coal blocks. So he gave a giant pile of coal to everybody who's not on, which is most of our players. Even Cave Knox hasn't been so busy lately, unfortunately. But he's got a family and kids and stuff, so that always takes priority. Oh, I don't even have any arrows. Well, this is useless. Come here, spider. Alright, so this big build here is Fratz's. Fratz is one of the more avid builders on the server. He's also one of probably the most skilled. And this is his shop. It's a bit big, but he's got two things going on, so it's certainly understandable. So he's got a consulting agency here. So for those people who want to have something nice or to learn how to build something, he can consult and help you out with that. And he's got a black market bookstore. I don't know what he's got in here. Okay, it's just enchanted books that he's made and doesn't have use for. So that's handy if you're starting out. You need some good enchants. But well, some of them are a bit expensive. If you're just starting out, the 5 diamonds maybe not so much, but 2 lapis blocks. If you want to have a nice lure rod, maybe. So yeah, it's a very cool build. He's very good at the detail work, I find. Right, lots of intricate little uses of stairs, and he's got good depths and texture to his builds always. And I'm pretty sure he was the one that designed the town hall, which is what I'm looking at right now. I think Ginger was building it, but Ginger hasn't been on so much lately, so it's kind of had progress halted. Speaking of Ginger, I'm pretty sure the block shop is a project that Ginger and Keaton are doing together. They did it in the first season, in the 1.7 map, and they had let's just say they had a good revenue from it. They had lots of diamonds and gold and goodies. They built a little actual shrine made mostly of diamonds and gold in the spawn of the old map. So that's cool. They haven't got such a good selection now. Probably the best thing they have going on is their sponge and their prismarine and the sea lanterns, because those are difficult to come by. There's only one underwater temple in the 1,000 block safe zone, and there are a few others scattered around, but they're not very common. So it's cool to have those for sale. I'm going to check upstairs first quickly. Nice little slime launcher. Those things are the best. So we have the high voltage season 1 champs. These will be from different events that we've run on the server from time to time. So the first event, it was a traditional style ultra hardcore event. iManganese managed to win it. It came down to him and a player by the name of Critter, and I think Critter got all the PvP kills, but when he came after iManganese, iManga used a lava bucket against him, and he died in lava, so iManganese won it. The second event was a week-long UHC. This was not a traditional UHC. We had some troubles getting everyone to play at the same time, so it lasted the entire week, and I think they racked up points via kills. So it wasn't just a one death deal, but there was no health for Generon. And so the third one was another week long. It was UHC. It wasn't PvP. I think they've got these two mixed up. Because the one that I won, there was actually points awarded for different PvE things, and I managed to win that one by being the player to kill the dragon. I think that was worth a total of 10 points. And there were a few other people who had PvP kills, but yeah, the dragon kill basically won that one for me. So the fourth event we had was a race for wool. This one was one I was unfortunately not able to partake in, but they had 2 teams battle it out, and Frats, Etops, and Minecobble were the winners of that one. And then another UHC. I'm pretty sure this was a standard UHC PvP event, and I think Ginger just barely managed to eke out the win in that one. And then the 6th event was a Faction Towers style team event. Teams of 3 were allowed. We had different ways to amass points by PvP, PvE, and by holding the Faction Towers for a couple of days. There was also points awarded for other achievements like killing the dragon or building a beacon, stuff like that. Anyway, this team of Keaton, Ginger, and Matt, they just they just blew everyone away. It wasn't even close. They just totally dominated in that one. So good on them. I'm guessing maybe we'll have more blocks set up, possibly on this side or somewhere for the Season 2 champs. So that's that. Hop back down. Oh, okay. So the town hall is a nice open concept. You got the tunnel straight through to the Nether. You've got a skeleton chilling out by the bookshelf. It's cool. Alright, free stuff. Cool. This place needs to be a little more well lit, unfortunately. Otherwise, it's good. Nice build, good colors. All the basic setups you need for getting started. You can enchant, you can brew, you can use the end chest and stuff like that. Alright. So I'm going to take a quick run down to Ironforge now. I'll show you that, and that'll wrap up our tour of the spawn area. This way. So I don't know how much time Second Sports and Booster have spent on this, but I'm willing to bet it's quite a lot because it's a beautiful build they have going on. So there's the backside of Second Sports' place, and it's got a nice system to come down, comes out into Ironforge. Booster's cottage is here. It was originally up on I think that hill, but he was gracious enough to move it when we turned that into the Commerce Center. So that's a cool build. I like that it's a little different. He's got looks like the cedar wood instead of the oak. So it's similar, but it stands out just the littlest bit. And these are the beacon guys, so they've of course got 2 beacons in the sky. Up here, nice little road. They got a little like watchtower going on, and if you go in and go up just a little bit, that's where they keep their nether portal, which is cool. It's a cool way to come into Ironforge. So they've got all kinds of great builds going on. I'm just going to take a quick look through some of them. I don't know if this is actually... I think this is mostly just a decorative one. Is there not a way down here? I guess not. I guess not. So they've got a Hall of Heroes. They've got set up with armor stands. Another one of the great additions to this 1.8. So it looks like it's kind of like a guild hall or something going on. We've got an upstairs, which is more or less empty, but nice anyways. Oh, I like that for the pool table, the hoppers. That's cool. I hadn't thought of that. These doors are great too. The cedar wood doors make everything feel kind of medievally. What's this? Tavern and Inn. So yeah, they've got a nice little setup. Very cool. Very cool indeed. And this is the dock that I like so much. Runs nicely along the water. I don't know why, but the stone slab on top of the dark oak wood just, I think, looks fantastic. They've got, is this the blacksmith? Blacksmith and storage, so they've got kind of like a mini warehouse in here. Very nice and open. Which is something I like in my storage areas. I don't like overly cramped spaces, so this large open design really speaks to me. And they've got it set up really cool. You've got the water, the anvil, and the forge set up. Nice little fountain and bench here. The obligatory barnyard. Our stables. What else have they got? Oh, the windmill in the background. Tavern. So I think that's most of what the they got going on in Ironford there. Very nice little scenic build. Alright, so I'm going to head up here. Chill out in Town Hall. Oh, like this. So that's pretty much my tour of Spawn. Next time maybe we'll take a look in the Nether, and I'll show you around the Team West headquarters and maybe some of our bases. By our bases I mean those of Team West. So thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If there's anything I left out that you'd like to see, please let me know. Thanks again. Bye.